Hello, dear listeners of the Wizarding World. I am pleased to report that despite a patch of trouble, I, Finder, am found, and am back on the airwaves. You're listening to Potterwatch. I'd like to introduce a new segment to the show, Finder's Torture Corner. Special thanks to my very good friends, Flower, Banana, and Wit, for their daring rescue. I was the prisoner of unpleasant snatchers, and let me tell you, all of them could do with a shower. It was horrible. They forced me to digest lactose. There were ghosts in the cell, and the guards wore sheets with holes in them. And every night they made me sleep in a bed with regular sheets. Absolutely terrifying, listeners. They obviously had a Dementor waiting nearby to give me a kiss. Huh, gross. Anyway, it was right before the Snatchers were going to tie me up and let the Dementor have me that my three friends showed up. I must say that Flower is an excellent caster of the Jellylegs curse. And none of those Snatchers knew the counter curse. Unjellify, duh. And that Wit's Phoenix Patronus just gets better every time I see it. In short work, they left the Snatchers lying on the ground with more curses than you could count, and Banana grabbed me and we apparated to safety. Wit stayed for a while to make sure that the Dementor didn't bother a nearby Muggle village. I do wish I could have jinxed those Snatchers to Kingdom Come, but sadly, my wand was taken from me, and remains lost. However, I am pleased to let everyone know that we are all safe, and that our broadcasting will continue for the foreseeable future. We have a very exciting contributor coming on board to talk with us about the current state of the Wizarding world. Everyone, please welcome Mom.
Thank you so much for having me here, Finder, and I'm so happy you're safe from those snatchers.
As am I. Well, what can you tell us about the Dark Lord's actions in recent weeks?
As you know, ever since the assassination of the Minister of Magic, the Dark Lord has solidified his control on the Wizarding world from the shadows. He pulls the string but never allows himself to be publicly seen doing anything. We think this is his strategy to keep people off balance until his plan is complete. He doesn't want people banding together against him until he's sure of victory.
So, what does this mean for those of us who are resisting him? Do you suggest that we attack him now?
Oh no, I don't think that those of us in the Resistance have the numbers to go up against him. Instead, we need to focus on convincing those around us that there is a real threat, and unless something is done, the Dark Lord will win.
A bleak picture. And how are the Muggles being affected by all of this?
Well, they're understandably scared. Who wouldn't be? We of the magical community have so far been able to prevent them from learning about us. But the Muggles are still aware when a bridge collapses and a depressing fog covers their towns as Dementors begin breeding. Add to that the fact that the Dark Lord and his followers seem to be taking an even keener interest in killing Muggles for fun than last time. Please, listeners, if you live near Muggles, even a few simple protective charms could save their lives.
And what would you say, Mom, to those listeners who replied that in these dangerous times, it should be witches and wizards first?
I would say that it's one short step from witches and wizards first, to purebloods first, and then to Death Eaters. We are all human, aren't we? Every human life is worth the same and worth saving.
Excellently put, Mom. We are so honored that you could join us for tonight's show.
Go. Thank you very much for having me.
So, for all of those who want Hogwarts free of Death Eaters, and those who think that Muggles should be protected, keep each other safe, keep faith, and help Harry Potter. Good night.